All right, so for everybody that's in the chat, they're getting things started back up here. We just had to do a quick reset. I just want to make sure that everything is smooth sailing and good to go. Again, this is the 6 on the 6 National Championship, the first one here. And again, we are back with my guy Jdog in the building. Again, Jdog, what is going on, my brother?
That's right. Well, we're getting back into this. We're excited. Syracuse got that touchdown right to begin the game. First drive, we love to see that. See how Michigan can respond. Looks good right off the bat.
Let's get back to it here. 1st and 10 coming up as they get a nice little solid run there to start the day off here. And this quarterback has been special here as well, too. We didn't talk about the Syracuse QB just yet. We'll talk about him in just a minute. But Alex Orji, regular season for him, 3,639 yards, 33 touchdowns, and 21 interceptions in the regular season. He has been absolutely masterful this season, and especially through these playoffs as we get a 1st and 10, launches it up, and there we go. There we go, starting it up again. Another first down play. Just like that, he is getting right back in the mix of things here, J-Dog.
Yeah, and the best ones turn it on when the lights shine the brightest, right? He has absolutely come out in these playoffs and just performed, like you said it best, masterfully. And I'm really excited to see how he's going to pilot this team down the field for their first drive in this national championship game.
Let's see what he does here on 1st and 10, this time at the 44-yard line. Both of these teams 12-3 in the regular season and both 7-2 in their conference play. And look at that one play, just like that, for another touchdown.
There it is. It looked in the beginning of the play like things were covered so well, but there was great pass protection. He had patience in the pocket, let the play develop, found the guy downfield, and that run after the catch was something else.
This is just a perfect dot. Right over the defense. Just a perfect play. And that speed, that angle that safety tried to play, it just didn't work out for him at all. But nonetheless, we got a tie ball game here in the national championship, guys. Man, this is something else already in this one.
It's already a great game, and I do want to shout out, Angle was, like, not great by the safety, but there was a little bit of that hesitation that, like, maybe I'm going inside and I'm going to try and get it away from you that way, that held the safety up just enough so that he had the outside lane. I honestly think it's less about a bad angle by L and just a great move by Evans.
Play action pass here, and he's going to launch this up. Defense is right there, and this is what we talked about earlier. This guy's defense has been absolutely insane in the postseason, and Page gets it done here as well.
Yeah, that's fantastic defense. That's also just a bad read, and L knows it too.
Yeah.
He cannot throw that ball. You can't afford to make that mistake, especially on this side of the field.
1st and 10 coming up here now as we get ready to end this first quarter. And he's going to hit him with another play action. He's got the corner out there open, and there it is. And he gets another first down. He has dotted himself all over the field here today.
Yeah. Gets that time in the pocket on that play action. Play action goes one of two ways. You either get time in the pocket that way, or you get sacked immediately. There's, like, no alternatives.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Great game here so far, though, but a great job, even better job by the defense. And again, everybody that is tuning in, thank you so much for being here for the 6 on the 6 national championship game. Orangeman, Wolverines going at it. And right now, a mistake by the Orangeman early against Evans and these Wolverines. We're going to see if that really comes back to haunt him here as he comes right back out here. And actually, a timeout is going to be called here. So it's still a 1st and 10 here at the 18. So officially in the red zone. Let's see if we can get some things going here on 1st down.
Yeah, timeout being called early is not, I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but it does just kind of show you maybe a little bit disconnected on the offensive side of the ball.
It's the handoff here, and Evans just bulldozing his way for about a 6-yard gain on the play to bring it down to a 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't want, he needs to capitalize on this. He doesn't want to push anything too hard. He doesn't want to come out in a look that he doesn't like and then just get stuck in it. Like, definitely you need to, he's thinking, I got to score a touchdown here and really put the pressure on.
Yes. So 2nd and 4 now coming up. And And this time going to hand it off to Edwards again, and will get knocked down. He does get the first, and here we go. So once again, man, another solid drive here for the Wolverines. And this defense has definitely been an integral part already in this one, and the offense is definitely clicking also right now. Right now for Syracuse, it's a little bit of a hard stop here for him.
Yeah, it is. And it's funny, right? Because it's tied. It's 7-7. It still does feel, though, like Evans and Michigan are really in the driver's seat, commanding the way that this game is going.
So here we go. First down and goal coming up here. And yeah, that is definitely his stream with the sound. That's wild because his sound is so low. And it just goes high and then gets right back low again. And wow, there it is again. Another big touchdown here for the Wolverines.
That is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Wow. 14-7 now.
Just wide open right up the middle there.
And that's just
not
great
right
blocking.
up the middle, but right in between those two defenders, exactly because of that blocking on the outside. So he got to split those two defenders easily, just because he could lean a little bit towards that right side as he leaked into the end zone.
So a 1st and 10 now coming up. So I'm not going to sit here and say right now that this is a must score because it's only a 7-point game. I can't say that yet, and it's early. But we know what this guy's offense is all about, but we also know what the defense is about. But that's a great pass right there. He will get the first. Oh, my goodness. Look at him trying to get a little sticky-icky there and getting the first down.
He wasn't good with just the first. He says, what more can I get out of this? First of all, great throw out of being sacked. And then the moves.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah, he did a whole lot there, no doubt. 1st and 10 now at the 47. And Johnson again back. This time he's going to hit him with the screen pass. Follows his blockers. Gets the first. And little cuts up the middle. Down to the 27-yard line. And a new set of downs once again. And here comes the Cuse.
Yeah. And this is the bounce back drive we expect to see from Michael Johnson Jr. Earlier it was Shane that asked in chat how many picks he threw in the regular season. Up until this very game, he'd only thrown 6 interceptions all year.
That's just crazy. And
that's big against 47 touchdowns,
yes,
by the way.
Yes. And as a matter of fact, I do apologize because I'm so into the game right now, I sometimes forget to just show the stats. So let me just show him. Let me show the man some love here. He had 4,139 yards, 47 touchdowns, and just like he just talked about, 6 interceptions on the year. That is absolutely ridiculous. 1st and 10 here. And launches it up back in the end zone, and there it is. And we might have a tie ball game up here with another Syracuse touchdown.
And that's the thing that I highlighted right at the beginning of the broadcast. Neither one of these guys is going to freak out just because they get down early. Absolutely not a great start to the game for L, but he isn't going to allow that to cloud his judgment. He's going to work his game and throw that beautiful touchdown pass in the back.
That is fantastic.
That's fantastic. That's gorgeous ball placement. You can't do better than that. That is exactly the quarterback that threw 47 touchdowns to only 6 interceptions. That's the guy we're expecting to see.
We got a word for that here on Snypz TV Gaming.
Yeah?
We call that dottage.
Dottage? Okay.
Yes,
all
we
right.
call it dottage.
Some serious dottage on that play.
That's dottage. Yes, that's dottage. That's what that is. Dottage. That's the word of the day today. Dottage. 2nd down and 9 coming up here at the 26.
You know, says today's word of the day is dottage.
Pistol set this time around on 2nd down and 9. I think that Modelo's kicking in right now. RPO to the outside. Gets the completion. Oh, he almost broke 2. Oh, my gosh. That just banged my eardrum. Wow. 1st and 10 coming up here at the 49. I'm telling you, it's something with Twitch, or it might be something with his stream, but the volume, it just goes up and then it comes right back down. It's crazy.
That is crazy. I don't even have his stream audio on just because I don't want any of my stuff leaking into your broadcast. So I can only hear you and see them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. 1st and 10 here at the 49. Gets a solid run here for about a 9.5-yard gain. And that'll bring it down to a 2nd down and inches coming up here at the 39-yard line.
One thing I want to point out, you're going to see both users, when they're approaching the ball carrier, have their player have the arm out like they're about to punch somebody.
Yes.
They're both looking for strips this entire game because they both understand how much of a game changer that can be.
It could definitely be a game changer in a bad way as well too, because you're not worrying about actually tackling somebody and actually getting the proper tackle. Instead, you're letting the guys, as we can see another first down here, you're just letting these guys just get free and trying to go for the strip all the time. Also, I know most of you guys know this already, but trying to go for the strip all the time will end up causing bad angles defensively. And when that happens, next thing you know, you just gave up a touchdown. So, you just got to, to me personally, I feel like you got to pick your poison as to when you're going to do it, not just try to do it all the time and get the big play all the time. Good handoff here, cuts it inside, and look at Evans. He's gone for another touchdown.
That's too easy. Got the right blocks, was just patient enough, and it's all she wrote.
You said it. You said it best. All she wrote, indeed, is Evans is just masterful here today. Edwards, excuse me, I'm tripping.
Yeah, no, it is hard to tell. L may have been able to play that a little bit. I think he was selling out for the outside break on that run as the first man to the play. I think if he stays home on that and stays inside, maybe they can at least slow him up. But of course, it's easy to say that in hindsight.
Yeah, indeed. First and 10, coming up here at the 25-yard line. So the Cuse back to work, trying to tie this thing back up as he is back for the pass. And a lot of good coverage there, and that is an incomplete pass. That's great coverage on that particular play in the second down and 10 coming up.
That really was great coverage. Honestly, an incompletion is about the best outcome that he could have hoped for, all things considered.
So second and 10 here now at the 25-yard line. Johnson back for the pass here again. Once again, a check down. And again, the decision-making, barring the one interception, the decision-making has always been great here for the Cuse. But now it's a 3rd down and 1 here, man. If this is you on 3rd down and 1, you running the football here on 3rd down?
Well, at Wisconsin, that's all we can do. But for him, I like an option. I like that exactly.
Yep. That's a perfect play. And he does get the first down easily. So 1st and 10. When you got a quarterback like Michael Johnson Jr., you could run option all day long.
100%. And it's the same thing in real life as in this game. It's 3rd and 1, and you need this first down. If you're not giving your quarterback even the choice of having an impact on the play, you're doing something wrong.
1st and 10 midfield here at the 50. Back for the pass here again. Good protection for a second. And he ends up losing 8 as Benny gets it there for the sack. And it's now a 2nd down and 18.
As they say, it was good protection until it wasn't. And that guy came in a hurry.
Yeah, he was not playing any games there, literally. This is a 2nd down and 18. And good route right there. And Gadsden's going to get the first down. 1st and 10 coming up at the 38-yard line. Oronde Gadsden the second. What a big play.
Yeah, great read. I do love that he's not pushing this. Good feel even in the pocket. You can see right there a little bit of movement, but nothing crazy. Stay with those clean throwing lanes and continue to run your offense.
And going to hand this off here again, straight up the middle, and he'll get only 2 this time on the play. So that'll bring it down to a 2nd down and 8. A minute remaining here in the first half. A 7-point ball game right now. And let's see what he comes out here to do here on 2nd and 8. Here at the 37-yard line.
Making an adjustment.
Little trip set. Oh, he's got Gadsden wide open. He toasted him over there as he punches in another big-time touchdown.
You called it. Had Gadsden wide open on that play. He had another wide receiver. I think if he puts the outside English on it for a touchdown on the other side of the field, you love it when multiple players just win for touchdowns on a route. Look at triangle right here. I think if he puts the outside English on it, he's probably got him deep too.
Yeah. He did have that safety up top, though, but that safety had no chance at getting over there where Oronde Gadsden was.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It's clearly he made the right call, right? It's great if you have more than one touchdown option on a play.
Absolutely.
That's not usual. But Gadsden was absolutely the right read. No shot, like you said, for the safety to get over there in time. And all of a sudden, tie game. Now you wonder, did he give Michigan too much time? I will say, both offenses have been efficient. They have been just almost methodically unstoppable. But that's the thing. They have been methodical. We haven't seen somebody score in like 10, 20 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll see what he comes out here with.
As Orgy will get the quick pass out there to Holland. A strip fumble. You just talked about it. They're trying to get it constantly in the game, and they couldn't get it this time around. Well, they did get the strip fumble, but they could not get the ball back, and it's a 1st and 10 now here at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that was a weird interaction. I'm not even sure that was a catch, but clearly the game disagrees with me. So
yeah. I mean, you know, we have no power over the game, unfortunately. 1st and 10, and he stepped right up in the pocket there, and he'll get the first yet again. And look, this is what we're talking about here, Jdog, with Evans. Evans is a guy, man. He picks you apart if you let him, and he's doing it on this entire drive right now.
Mm-hmm. He's not letting up. And 30 seconds, 2 timeouts, that's plenty of time. He can play with what he wants to.
Wow, that's good defense right there, because the blitz was coming, and obviously that was a screen pass. So at the end of the day, he had to get the ball out quick, and Edwards could not get any further than a yard. So 2nd and 9 coming up here at the 40.
Yeah. We'll see what they do here.
2nd and 9. Good protection again. Launches it up into double coverage, and ooh, wow, he drops it. Incomplete pass, but that's even better defense. 3rd down and 9 coming up.
That's great defense. That's not a very wide open window for him to make that completion in. So yeah, fantastic coverage there. 3rd and 9, like you called it. Let's see what happens here.
So 3rd and 9 coming up here at the 40-yard line. As Orgy will take off here, and he launches that up, and wow, he put it right in the breadbasket for the 1st down, and he is coming right out here with 14 seconds left at the 1-yard line, and the clock just starts back up. Let's see if he can punch it in, and he can't, and he's gonna have to use another timeout. His final one, and a 2nd down coming up.
So much to digest. First of all, I cannot believe that he fit the ball between those defenders on that rollout throw.
Yes.
That one of the best throws you're ever going to see in this game. Secondly, he can't really run the ball here because he doesn't have a timeout. This has to be a pass, I think.
Yeah, I would assume so as well, too. I don't think you take the chance the way the offense got stuffed last go-around. And he's going to flip things around. He's got a few seconds left. Is he going to get it off in time? He cannot call a timeout. And he will. And the RPO. Wow, that's a perfect call. Beautiful touchdown play.
That is a beautiful touchdown play. It's one that I'm sure looking back on this game, Ella's going to be thinking, I should have been looking for that. But the clutch to, at the last possible minute, no timeouts, you're about to run a play clock, to make that call, to get to the right play, that's the kind of poise that wins you championships.
Absolutely. So 2 seconds remaining, and we're going to show that. We're going to show those last 2 plays by Michigan, unless we show 3 plays if he scores a touchdown here. But but those last 2 plays by Michigan, pretty impressive plays to get down down to the end zone. But we're down to 1 more play here, more than likely.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do anything too crazy here.
Is he going to try to launch it? He will. It's double covered, and it is picked off. So Johnson with the pick. He's going to keep trying to go here. And wow. Oh, my goodness. He's going to break to the outside and almost gets free. And that will do it for the first half. Man, 28-21 at the half, bro. What do you think about this first half so far?
Well, I tell you what I think about that last play. If he had broken one, like his 6th tackle on that return, I think L is probably just going to immediately call EA customer support and like, scream at somebody. That's what I would do. That's what I have done. But in terms of the overall first half, we called it, right? One possession game, very close. I think this is it's been a very close game. The pivotal difference was the interception, right?
Yes.
At the beginning of the first half, at the end of the second half, or at the second quarter, doesn't really matter. But that interception in the first quarter, I think it was late first quarter, that's been the difference so far. So how can and will L and Syracuse respond on defense now to begin the second half?
And we're starting the second half here as it's a 6-yard gain on the play, bringing out to a 2nd down and 4. That's Mullings' first attempt today. In real life, he had a monster day today in his game as that Michigan won, and now they're 2-1 in real life. But Mullings had a great game, and he gets his first touch here today in this national championship as we get a 2nd down and 4 coming up here at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, in real life, Mullins is a problem.
Yes, he is. No doubt. And this time, not a lot going on there. So that's going to bring it down to a 3rd down and 4 coming up.
Edwards looks like he gets the tackle credit, but that, well, yeah, I don't know. Is he the guy up the middle? Yeah. That guy got amazing penetration up the middle to stop that run right where it started.
So 3rd down coming up.
He's going 5 wide here. What do you think about that choice on 3rd and 4?
On 3rd and 4, I mean, you know, at this point right now, you know that Evans, he wants to put this thing away. When you talk about playing this team in Syracuse, you got to put these guys away. He's had that open, and wow, he still makes the tough catch for the 1st down. He had the out open for the 1st down, but he decides to make a harder throw, and he still gets the 1st down catch. Unbelievable.
Man, and I know L's thinking that should have been picked.
Wow.
That's a tight window. Great catch. You can tell you can see the graphics on the screen. Those guys are hurting. It's late season. The wear and tear is setting in.
It definitely is right now. Oh, straight up the middle. He is gone. Running to the crib like his name was search warrant. TTC to the crib for the touchdown.
Cole Cabana, welcome. Welcome to the club. Coca Cabana is crazy. And what's more crazy is he definitely should have been tackled, like, right here. How?
Wow.
How does that defender not just at least dive forward to, like, make some kind of impact on the play? I don't know, but I'll tell you what, the consequences of inaction by that player were massive.
Unbelievable play there. Just like that, he's up 14 points. And although we have an eternity left in this game, again, the way that Evans has been playing throughout these playoffs, I don't know if L's gonna be able to make a comeback on this one. Well, we'll see. We'll definitely see. 1st and 10 here to 25. He possibly can. Oh, there you go. There you go. Right. He uses that. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he had a guy over there. Man, he snuck up on him. A 1st and 10 coming up. He definitely snuck up on him there.
I was waiting for that. L is obviously, like, he reads the plays pretty well, so you're not going to see a whole lot of bailout from him. But when you do, you can do damage like that.
As 40 down to the 35-yard line now. Get him another 10 yards and another 1st down play coming up.
And you cannot undersell how well run that play was. He had the patience to just stop, knowing, hey, that linebacker, the user's going to over pursue it, and not by a lot, but I just got to be patient, and then I can go after he's already passed.
Michael Johnson will hand it off here again and gets about 7, it looks like, on the play. So he's continuing to keep this running game going here, and it's a 2nd down and 3 coming up.
Yeah, and you see Evans whiff on the big hit there, which surrenders more yards. I don't like that. You don't need big hits. Dude, you're up 14 points. Like, do secure tackles. Don't allow somebody to get extra yards because you missed something like that.
And that's good defense right there. He got the stop that he needed. All you need is one guy to just get a quick little touch, and that'll kind of take you off the whole trajectory. So at the end of the day, now it's a 3rd and 7 coming up. And this is going to be a tough go here for the Cuse, but they are on the 31-yard line. They can take their points if needed. If this is a 4th down situation, Are you taking your points?
It depends on if he gets yards. 100%. Like from here, probably not, but it depends on if he gets yards at all.
Back for the pass here on 3rd and 7. Launches that up, and that is caught for the first down, and then some, officially in the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Yep. Took what he could get. I don't think he was ever thinking this will be like 4th and 1. I think he was always going for the first down straight up on that play. But that's why I said what I said. I wouldn't necessarily go for it just if it was 4th and 7 here. But field goals probably don't do you a whole lot of good in this game.
You're absolutely right. I agree with you 1,000% on that one. I don't think that, anybody kicking field goals in this game, I don't think it's going to work. If you have the ability to go for it on 4th down, with these two guys face against each other, I think you got to take that chance, and you got to live with what comes out of it.
Right. Well, especially for L, you're down 14 points, and you haven't stopped Evans yet, so...
It's been tough for him so far, and he's going to take off and gets tripped down at the 18-yard line. So that'll bring it down to a 3rd down and 8. And again, this defense for Michigan, they have been so stout in this game.
Very much so. I mean, even they may well give up 28, even 35 points before it's all said and done, but they're still playing well, all things considered. And frankly, all they needed to do was get the 1 turnover that they have so far. They're up +1 in that differential, and that's the difference.
And that's all it takes in these games is 1 turnover. You get 1 turnover, you're good to go. And he's going to launch this up there, and that is a dot at the 1-yard line. Wow.
Oh, there it is. That's the word of the day. That throw had some serious dottage on it to get him right. It's so close to a touchdown, but hey, he don't care. Like, that's a first down on the goal line. Look at that throw. What a catch, dude.
Wow.
Effort by that receiver. Absolute A+.
That's that catch was everything. That catch was definitely everything. And he's going to be able to punch it in easy just like that for another Q's touchdown.
Yeah, it was right there. You get the ball on the 1-yard line. Neither one of these guys isn't going to punch it in. And I think they know that about each other as well. So, absolutely played this drive as well as he could have. If we were rooting for L, we wouldn't have asked for anything different, right? That is exactly what he needed to do in this drive. Play it smart, just continue to run your offense. But he really does at some point, he needs to get a stop or a turnover. One of those two. So we'll see when that comes into play, if he's able to pull that out of the hat, as Evans and Michigan take the field now.
So here we go, 1st and 10 here at the 25, and we'll get knocked down for about a 5-yard gain on the play there for Edwards. So that'll bring it down to a 2nd and 5, and you can see that wear and tear on Edwards. It is high right now. He definitely wants to be careful, but obviously this is a one-and-done game. Winner wins the national championship, and they get a little bit of rest in the process as well, too, as we hit a 2nd and 5 as we're getting ready to end this 3rd quarter. And let's see if he even hikes the ball out.
I don't think he should.
And he will. Hits him with the play action and almost gets sacked, but instead gets a catch by Edwards, and he will get him a new set of downs once again. So, guys, man, it's showtime and go time here in the 4th quarter, as it is that time here. Who is going to be a champion tonight? Is it L? Is it Evans? Sick on the Sticks National Championship. We're about to crown a king here tonight. And right now, it's looking pretty good here for the Wolverines, Jdog.
It is looking good for the Wolverines. They did edge out the Syracuse Orange in their first matchup. They look to be on track to do that again. Plenty of time to play, obviously. But right now, Evans and Michigan, they're confidently in the driver's seat. This
is the last game that they played against each other in this regular season. As we start the 4th quarter and cuts it inside. Oh, look at the sticky icky. My goodness. Wow.
Donovan Edwards says, call the ambulance, but not for me.
Wow. What a run. And this goes to show you, guys that are playing college football right now, just don't touch the turbo button, and you could do things like this. Wow. 1st and 10 coming up. That's just
it's poetic.
I mean, hey, you're right. You're right there, but that's just patience. That's the other P word I was looking for. That was just patience. Pure patience on that one. Oh, look at
my.
Mullins breaking a tackle, and he gets up another first. Another tough run here for the Wolverines, and it's a 1st and goal now to 3.
Yeah, and Syracuse has executed on offense except for that one turnover. Well, 2, but again, the one didn't really matter. The one turnover in the first half that did matter. They have not really been able to stop Michigan on offense. So this is that stop that eventually they're going to have. Maybe they get the ball back and scored again, make it another one-possession game, but at some point they're going to have to stop Michigan.
So this time around, a pistol set. And gonna hand it off to Mullins again, and he is gonna bulldoze his way in for another Michigan touchdown. And right now, there's just no stopping Evans right now. There's just no stopping Evans.
No, they say it takes a village. It literally takes a village to bring him to the ground. And the problem is Syracuse isn't able to rally the villagers fast enough.
It takes a city right now. It's looking like it's taking more of a city. To
Takes
stop
an
this
entire
guy.
metro area. Let's be real.
Yeah. Like realistically, that's what it is right now. He's just extremely difficult to stop right now. Now keep in mind, everybody, both of these guys, if I'm not mistaken, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but both of these guys were preseason favorites to get here. Am I right?
Well, I think for L and Syracuse, the question mark was he had to deal with a roster that was not strong. Oh my.
He got him. One play. Look. I mean, one play for another touchdown. And now look. All he needed was one play. He got it. It took some seconds, and he's right back in the game. He's got to get a stop, though.
Yes. That's just it. One, he's going for 2 here.
Maybe he really feels like he's going to get the stop on defense coming up, but he better get this 2-point conversion. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And back for the pass. Lots of time here, and that's picked off. So he could not get the stop, and he's going to break to the outside, almost breaks the tackle, and it's going to be a 42-34. So now he is forced for a 2-point conversion if he is able to get the stop.
Yeah, and I think all of this predicates him getting a stop in the first place. I don't know. I want to believe, but it is X-Files, right? I want to believe, but I just haven't seen the proof. I am Mulder right now. I just haven't seen the proof. Or is it Scully? I think it's Mulder, right?
I think it's Mulder.
It's Mulder, yeah. Mulder. I need to see the proof, and I ain't seen it yet that he can stop him on defense.
Oh, RPO. Oh, that was dangerous. Oh, my goodness. That was almost the mistake that Evans cannot make. You can't do that here right now. 2nd down and 10. You got to stick to your guns.
Which makes me want to say, Evans, what are you doing? Like this, that's the only way that they can get back. Like they can get back into the game.
Wow.
Oh, Filthy's right. It was Scully. Mulder did always believe 100%. He was absolutely on the train. It was Scully that he had to get on board. Good call out, Filth. And my mom is gonna be really upset when she hears me mess that up. She's a big X-Files fan. So back to the game. See.
2nd and 10 as Edwards will get knocked down, brings it to a 3rd down and 1 coming up here at the 34-yard line. Listen, man, we have said it time and time again that the Cuse need to stop here. They need it so badly right now. They really, really have to get this stop here because Michigan has just been untouchable on offense.
Agreed. I will say this is the time. Set your players to the aggressive strip tackle. Donovan Edwards has -19 carry. He's just as fast. His change of direction is fine, but he's not holding on to the ball.
Oh, he got the ball out. That was a stop he needed. He almost got it, and instead gives up the 1st down at the 47-yard line. Cole Cabana continuing to move the sticks.
I'm going to be honest with you, Snypz. That is the kind of pitch that I feel like they have patched recently, so you couldn't get away with that as much. He had no business actually getting that ball out. He was getting demolished. I physically, that didn't seem possible, but here we are.
Yeah, absolutely right. 1st and 10 coming up here at the 47. As Edwards is back in the game. I don't know if I would keep him in the game right now, but like you said, if he does fumble, we know the reason why. That's for sure. He's still severe right now. As you can see,
Yeah.
2nd and 3 coming up.
Well, and now the speed and change of direction are finally at -7. They were at -2 earlier. So that was the one reason that I was like, yeah, I guess who cares? Because he's still just as fast. He can still change direction. Usually when guys are getting hurt, the running backs, it'll be their legs that go out. But at the same time, exactly, he's got other guys to give the ball to that are doing well. I'm not exactly sure why he would be giving the ball to Edwards.
So 2nd down and 3 here at the 47-yard line.
The hottest pitch north of Havana.
Orgy will get the completion and another set of downs, continuing to move the sticks once again here for Michigan. A 1st and 10 as Alex Orgy continues to move them.
Yeah. Michigan, per the wear and tear, is starting to run out of players, I guess. Clearly, it hasn't stopped the offense or even slowed them down. And frankly, if it did slow them down a little bit, that might even just play to their advantage because they don't need to score quickly. They don't need to score at all. They need to move the ball down the field, which they are doing well.
1st and 10. Hands it off here again, and Cabana will this time gain about 2 on the play. So it's going to bring it down to a 2nd down and 8 as Michigan just looking right now. Looks like they're just trying to use up some clock and just get away with a dub here today.
Yeah. Say, welcome to Cola Cabana. This is the game. Like, we're going to run the ball. We're going to get yards. We're going to bleed the clock. And hopefully, in a few days, be sipping mojitos as
2nd down and 8 here at the 39. 3-man rush this time. And, oh, wow. So that's going to stop the clock here. Brings it to a 3rd and 8 coming up. This is the defense right here that Syracuse needs. L needs this like I need water. And I do need water right now. I really need to.
Are you talking about like right now or just generally speaking?
I need some water.
Gotcha. No, he does need this stop though. Let's see what he's got.
2 zigzag routes. Oh my goodness. He made the wrong decision and he still got the catch for the 1st.
He did. Oh.
He made the wrong decision there. He could have threw the zig to the right side, and he still got the catch for the 1st. Wow.
That probably should have been blown up pretty hard.
Wow.
But sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
So we're officially at the 2-minute warning. We're about to crown a champion, folks, and right now, sitting at the 29-yard line, he's at least in field goal range. Evans might be walking away with a crown here tonight.
I think it looks pretty good for that. His kicker, as they showed earlier, has just a crazy strong leg. So this is well within his range.
Pistol set here for Mullings. Cuts it inside here, and he'll gain 2 on the play. First time out going to be called here by the Cuse. And L right now is getting a little bit closer to taking an L in this one, unfortunately. 2nd down coming up in 8.
Yeah, taking the time out here. This is, you want to obviously to keep the running to a minimum if you're Syracuse here. So 2nd and 8 you're okay with. You got to take the timeouts. But you still got to make the stop when it counts.
And let's see if we could do that here on 2nd and 8. Orgy back for the pass here again. And okay. So this is the 2nd time around on this drive that now he has a 3rd and 8. Now you got to make something happen here if you're L. Something's got to give here.
It's the 2nd time that he's gone into 3rd and 8 because Orgy is missing somebody because he's tired. He's hurt. So we'll see. Exactly. This is... There's nothing after this, right? If he gives up this 1st down, the game is effectively over.
Yes.
So it's now or never.
3rd down. Orgy back for the pass here, and that ball is caught. Wow.
Didn't miss that one.
He has been the 3rd down king, man. I mean, you can't teach clutch. Look at this pass.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Some of the windows that Orgy has fit the ball into in this game have been just absolutely incredible.
Hands it off here to Mullings and gets knocked down. Second timeout going to be used here. But this has just been this has been. I got.
Why is this stat up right now? Why are we throwing Tyler Van Dyke under the bus for literally no reason? Like, what is going on? What? What? Like nobody's involved in this game. Like what? Okay.
What? Hey man, it happens, man. They gotta show everybody love, man. They gotta show everybody love. Oh wow, he broke 2 tackles there. Almost got through a third. It's a third down. Final timeout called, and he's definitely trying to get the strip plays, but it's not working out. That's why you're seeing those missed tackles as well, because he's probably trying to strip quite a bit.
Yeah, well, he has to at this point, right? Like, if you can get the ball back, it's just about the only way you can win.
Third down and goal coming up. 8-point lead.
You need a turnover.
And he will get the stop here, but the clock will tick down. He'll obviously more than likely go for the field goal. So he's basically got to pray for a downfall here on 4th and goal.
Yeah. Smooth pointed out, it is a tricky angle. The hash mark kicks in this game are atrocious.
Yes.
They are so bad. So that's the hope. And the kicker has, for all of his 97 kick power, only 78 kick accuracy. So
and you know what? And that's the thing when with this particular game, you know, on that third down play, I don't care what the situation is. You run the ball to the left of that hash mark, so that way you could try to make it a little bit more in the middle. You know, if you know you're gonna kick a field goal here, but he's still got a shot. It's only at the 9. It is a short kick, and that kick is easy pickings for him. So just like that, it's an 11-point lead, and more than likely a done deal and a championship here for the Wolverines.
Yeah, it's obviously bad karma to pop the champagne just yet if you're a Wolverine fan, but it certainly does look like that lady is warming up her voice right now.
Yes, she is. 1st and 10 coming up here at the 25-yard line.
Are we still allowed to say that? I don't know. That feels like something that missed the cancellation movement, but I'm not sure why.
The big lady singing?
Yeah, I'm like, what is it?
I don't see why. I mean, this is no big deal. Nice dot right there. He'll get the first down there at the 41. Clock will stop with 22 seconds left. Remember, again, if he scored on one play before.
Yeah,
Freight, you gotta leave Tua alone, Freight.
Leave
Tua alone.
The body's not even cold yet. Who are you?
Leave him alone.
All right, well, listen, though. Hey, he's not giving up yet, okay? Syracuse is still in a way in this game.
Oh, that's a nice play. He'll get to the outside there, too, and 15 seconds left.
So look, theoretically, if he can score a touchdown on this play, he probably has enough time for an onside kick and then one last play.
Hey,
but he basically does have to score on this play.
I kick a field goal here. I try a field goal. Why not?
Oh.
I try a field goal. I don't use all this time. Yeah, and it's done. It's done.
Yeah.
It's a done deal. I try a field goal there, but it's unfortunate. It's a done deal. You can stick a fork in this game. It is a wrap. Last play of the game. Michigan is going to be your national champions. Congratulations to this guy, Evans. He was spectacular today. 45-34, the final count in this game as they get to be crowned kings here today. What a finish in this ball game.
Absolutely. It wasn't quite the one possession game that we were expecting. With that being said, it was still a very close game. Such a hard-fought battle on both sides of the ball here. I know that neither one of these guys is leaving this game thinking that going into next season, they're the underdog, right? Both of them are going to play each other next year, and they're both going to think, I should beat that guy. So absolutely hats off to our inaugural champion, Evans, with the Michigan Wolverines. Fantastic game. He piloted that team well. There it is right there. Player of the game, 81% completion. Talked about it earlier. 65% on the season, but he is balling out when it matters, and that's all you can ask of your starting quarterback in the playoffs.
And that's exactly what he did. He was an absolute monster in this game, man, and a fantastic finish once again for the Wolverines. A final count, 45-34. Evans is officially your national champions here for the Sick on the Sticks first season amongst a lot of seasons coming up. Am I right?
Absolutely. Listen, this is the inaugural season, but as far as we're concerned, it doesn't stop until the next game comes out. We're not planning on slowing down at all. And I do just want to really quickly say to the entire league, first of all, I hope that everyone's either watching it right now or going to watch the VOD that is provided, as always, on the fantastic YouTube channel that you have. Really great first season. I completely understand that there were some ups and some downs. There are definitely some things we're going to change going into next season, but that's just the nature of the beast, right? This was the very first season that we had in a brand new game. It had echoes of the past from NCAA 14, but this was a new game ultimately, and we are navigating that as well as we can. I do want to really quickly just shout out and thank you guys so much for their participation. When we've had to step in and set some things right, you guys have responded very well. The activity, everybody just being a part of this league has been absolutely wonderful. I'm really excited. These playoffs were fantastic. I can't wait to see what they'll be even better next year. The rivalries that are starting to develop, there is lore that is developing in this league. It's just so great, right? We're young as a league, but you can very clearly see where and how we are going to grow, and this thing is going to be so great. So thank you to the league, and once more, with one full season in the book, I just want to say again, Snypz, thank you so much for lending not only your broadcasting talent, but your platform to this league, because I know it has done wonders for us, and, you know, selfishly, obviously, for me as an individual, it's just been an absolute pleasure to be able to broadcast.
I definitely, man, I enjoy having you here, and obviously, well, I know we're going to do a lot more, no doubt about it, and I'm definitely looking forward to some season 2 activity, and I'll tell you what, man, again, this, you know, I've known Freight for some time. Obviously, I met you recently, you know, throughout the past few weeks and everything, which has been great. I've known Freight for quite some time. Freight is a phenomenal guy, you know what I'm saying? And when he hit me to do this league, obviously I'm excited to do a college league, man, because this is the first time in over 10 years that the college games come out. And I'm so happy to see that this college game is absolutely amazing to people. And, you know, it's so good, to be honest with you. A lot of guys, although, and I know a lot of guys, I'm telling you, that actually they enjoy Madden, but they just rather play, you know, in a college league. They enjoy Madden, but they want to just play in a college league. They just like the way it feels. They like the camaraderie in college leagues, and it's a great addition to what we got going on here at Snypz TV Gaming, because we do Madden, we do college. We're actually gonna, I didn't even announce this to everybody just yet, but I'm just gonna give you a quick insight. We are actually going to be doing a Friday Night Fights league. In other words, this is going to actually be a boxing league. There's a boxing game coming out October 11th. Okay, if you guys don't know about it, please make sure you do your homework on it. October 11th for Xbox Series X, for PC, and for PS5. All right, there's a boxing game coming out October 11th. It's coming out with 80 boxers to start. Okay, 80. 80 boxers. Okay.
Can you tell that Shane wants in?
Oh yeah, I can tell that. Yeah. I know Freight won it. I already know that. But we're gonna be doing that here as well too. I definitely cannot wait to call a boxing match. I cannot wait. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. But I definitely can't wait to call the second season here for this, man, because I've had a blast. And having you in here was made everything 10 times better, man. And as you continued to roll with it, you got better and better and better and better. And bro, I'll have you on here anytime, bro. And I am so happy that you were a part of this thing. And I'm definitely looking forward for season 2. I can't wait for season 2, man. So real quick, did you want to tell everybody what is going on with off season, with everything right now, for the people that are tuning in right now?
Yeah, so we are going to be posting in, I would say, a matter of minutes, not more than like a half an hour, what the full off-season schedule looks like, because we're going off of a couple of models. But the full off-season is going to be starting like very soon, and we're gonna do everything that is possible to make it advance quickly, because I know we're all impatient, and for a lot of guys, the bowl season and the off season, it can be a lot of time without playing a game. We all completely understand that. There are some parts of it we can't really avoid without being just completely unfair to people's like normal life schedules. And so I will say you'll have a completely written out thing in about 30 minutes here, but we're gonna push it along just as reasonably quickly as we can. There are gonna be a couple of key points in the off season where we have to give a 24-hour window.
Yes.
Just because it's like, if you miss the rest of it, you really might be a little bit hosed if you miss this part.
Yes.
But just understand that we are absolutely doing everything we can to be conscious of everyone's time and to get back into playing football games again as soon as humanly possible. In addition to the fact that we are also looking at conference alignment, and nothing has been ruled out yet, up to and including realigning everything so that there's, technically speaking, 5 user conferences, so that technically speaking, there would be a possibility of never having another CPU conference change. No guarantees. We're still talking about it, but just know that changes are coming. They'll all be for the better. For those of you that are invested in this league and that have enjoyed the content and the competition, none of that will change. Trust me. You know, when I say that, I mean it. You got the Joel Heilman guarantee on it.
Gotcha. All right, well, look, with that being said, everybody, again, your final count in this one: Evans is your first official champion here in the Sick on the Sticks League, as he won this one 45-34. The number 11 seed in college football is a champion. Congratulations again to Evans getting it done. Congratulations as well too to L. Magnificent season. A lot of guys probably was not going to ever pick Syracuse to go where they went, and now you see where he's at and you see where his skill set is at, and I am definitely looking forward to seeing what L is going to be able to do in season 2, man. It is going to be a lot of fun, no doubt about it. But any last words before we get on out of here, my brother?
Couple quick things. I should have, as a league commissioner, sooner absolutely shouted out Evans and Michigan for this win. Phenomenal season. Commissioners should always be showering the champion with praise. That is well earned. Ups and downs, as everybody had with their seasons, but ultimately, like, your team came through when it mattered the most, and it needed to. Similarly to what you said, as for L and Syracuse, nobody put Syracuse in the national championship game. So obviously, I don't have to tell either one of these guys to keep their head up high, because they're going to do that whether I say that or not. In fact, they would do it in spite of me if I told them not to. But definitely, this season was a success. This championship game was an incredible thing to behold. So don't ever lose sight of that. And also, personally, I really, really, really hope that these guys get scheduled again next year and it lines up for us to cast that game in the regular season.
Oh man, that's going to be a special cast, man. Even if it doesn't land on the day that you guys are at, that might have to be a special cast if that goes down, for sure.
Okay.
That's gonna, that's definitely keep me posted on that one. All right, guys. Well, look, with that being said, we're going to get on out of here, man. And again, another fantastic finish here in this one. We will have the VOD up pretty shortly. But FYI, just remember, when the VOD does go up, more than likely it will be 7-0 already, Michigan on top, because We did have to go off air to make sure we fixed some things so everything was running silky smooth for you guys. So you'll see Michigan up 7-0 in the VOD, but the rest of the game continues to go on from that point forward. But again, final count of this one, 45-34, Michigan is your national champion here for the Sick on the Stitz League. And with that being said, it is your boy Snypz. And for my guy, Jdog, we are out of here, guys. We will catch you in the next one. Take care. Be blessed. We'll see you soon. Slide, folks.